Hi, I'm Stephanie, and usually I'm with my husband Steve, but he is working and I'm not sure if he'll make it into this video. But I am working on the CDDs of the villages. And a CDD is a community development district, and the villages is broken up into 16 of them right now. Now, throughout the years, as they build more of the villages, there will be more CDDs, but at this time there are 16, and I want to show you all of them. In this video, you'll see where in the villages CDD 11, we are working on CDD 11, is located. I'll give you a few stats about it. I'll show you the recreation centers. I'll show you the golf courses, or give you some information about the golf courses. Let's see, I will let you know what town square is closest, if there's a dog park in the area or not, what shopping is the closest, and some other information that you might be interested in knowing about, such as bonds and prices of houses. So let's start out by showing you where in the villages CDD 11 is located. Let's start out with the general area map of the villages. Now, if you have seen the two previous CDDs that I've covered, you will notice that right here, outlined in green, is CDD 3. That's the first one I did. And this side of the map is about the first third of the villages. And this side of the map is the second 2/3 of the villages. So right up here is a small map of all of the villages, and this is the very top, and it goes all the way down to here right now, and as you can see, there's going to be more in the future. We also showed you CDD 7, which is outlined in pink here. Now we've decided to go to CDD 11. CDD 11 is not very big. It is right here, and it comes right across here and back up the county line. So this is CDD 11, and CDD 11 is in Lake County. Let me show you some areas I'm going to be showing you in the video. Okay, we've got Moyer Recreation Center, which is a village recreation center, which is like the middle size. We've got Pine Ridge Recreation and Pine Hills Recreation, which are both neighborhood areas, which are just pools and a little bit of recreation. And then the Atlas Dog Park is here, and Sharon Rose Wykins Preserve. Now, there is no actual shopping in this CDD, but as you can see, right out here is a little shopping in this brown, so I'm going to show you that. And there are, let's see, some golf courses. We've got the Okeechobee Executive Course here. We've got Escambia Golf Course also, and we've got Belle Glade Country Club is right outside of the area. So that is the closest country club to CDD 11, and it does have championship golf courses there. And the closest regional recreation center is Colony Cottage Recreation Center. And you can see all about Colony Cottage in the CDD 7 video. And the closest town squares, well, closest town square is Brownwood Paddock Square. So I'll show you a little bit about that. Also, Lake Sumter isn't very far. It's just sort of right up here, and it's pretty close to this area also. So let's get on with the video. Okay, CDD 11 was established on May 22nd, 2014, and it consists of 693 acres. And what I want to start with is the rec centers. Let's go take a look. We have made it to Moyer Recreation Center. It is the only Village Recreation Center in CDD 11. Here we go. And also, just so you know, there is a Fruitland Park Police Department office right here at Moyer Recreation Center. Okay, let's see what's going on. Looks like there's some pool tables. Oh, what's this? Cord, strings, and reeds. Good look. Couple guys in there playing some music. See what's going on over here. Ah, looks like they are playing cards in here. Let's see what they're playing. Okay, handed pinochle, three-handed pinochle. They got a good group of people playing pinochle today. Hi, thank you.
I wanted the building that he brought. You know there's a building on 301.
All right, let's go take a look at the pool. Now this is a family pool. So if your friends or family are under the age of 30, this is a pool that they can enjoy, because the adult pool is for 30-year-olds and above in the villages. This looks nice.
Are you turning 65 and have questions about Medicare?
And right behind the pool, you see the golf course. There's a bike rack out front of the pool and the rec center. And it looks like all of the sports areas are to the right of the rec center. There are 3 sets of cornhole boards, another bike rack. This is a nice pavilion with 6 picnic tables. Got 4 bocce ball courts with some people enjoying them right now. Let's see. It is beautiful out here today, but it is windy. And it looks like it's going to rain at any moment. There's 2 tennis courts. Let's go ahead and walk through here. And the Villages is wonderful about leaving water and cups out so that you do not get too thirsty out here. Do not want to get dehydrated while enjoying the activities outside, especially in the summertime. Let's see. Here are 2 more tennis courts. And 4 shuffleboard courts. And I do hear some pickleball. There are 4 pickleball courts, and it looks like we got a couple playing. And these people are getting ready to play some shuffleboard. While I've got you here, let's take a look at what kind of activities you can find at the Moyer Recreation Center. Let's see, they've got Walk Away the Pounds, Flexibility and Core Strength, Pilates, Steppers Line Dance for beginners, Practice Line Dancing, Cards and Board Games, let's see, Dream Seekers, Mahjong Advanced, Hula Hands in Aloha, Rainbow Family and Friends, Sweep and Left, Right, Center, Samba Sisters, Billiards, Joy of Art, Scrabblers. Let's see. The Dunedin 201 Flamingos. Billiards, Bunko, Orange Blossom Squares Workshop, and much more. So there are some activities in this area, but as I've told you many times before, if you don't see what you like here, you can go anywhere in the villages and join any of the activities that you would enjoy being a part of. That's the wonderful thing about here in the villages. You pay that one fee for amenities and you can do anything from thousands of clubs. They have bocce, shuffleboard, tennis, and pickleball. So they have different teams and different activities to do throughout the week. We've made it to the village of Pine Hills Pool and Rec area. Here's the whole area right here. And let's go check out the pool. It's a little bit of a cooler day here today, so not quite as many people are at the pool, and this is an adult pool. But here's what it looks like. And the deepest part of the pool is 5 foot. At these pool areas, you will find a bike rack, and you will find all of the mailboxes for this village. There's also a place to put your outgoing mail. You can buy a newspaper, and there is some information. A lot of people do put stickers on their mailboxes so that they can find them quickly, but I'm not so sure that they encourage that. Here's a picnic table with a little shelter over it. This would be a beautiful day to be out here playing bocce ball or shuffleboard. And it looks like that's about everything here at this neighborhood pool. In CDD 11, there are 2 of these neighborhood pool and recreation areas, and this was the first one. Let me show you the second one. Well, we've made it to the second and the last neighborhood recreation center or recreation area here in the CDD 11, and it is the Pine Ridge Pool. We'll start at the opposite side of the pool. First, you've got your picnic area with a covering, and then you've got a shuffleboard court and a bocce ball court, and of course to the right is the postal area. And I'm not sure if you realize this, but when you get a larger package that might not fit into your little post box, they will put a key in your post box that will correspond with one of these larger lockers, and you will be able to get your larger package. Here's the pool, and this is another adult pool. So CDD 11 has 2 adult pools and 1 family pool in the area. The next thing that most people want to know about is the golf. There are 2 executive golf courses here in CDD 11, and they are Escambia and Okeechobee. Say that 12 times fast. Why 12? I don't know. Maybe 11 since we're in CDD 11. I just cracked myself up. Oh well. And then the closest championship golf course is at Belle Glade Country Club, which is right outside of CDD 11. In order to get to the Escambia and Okeechobee golf course, this is a little confusing. You come towards Moyer Recreation Center, make a left in the parking lot, And the entrance is right here on the left-hand side of the recreation center. And that's Moyer Recreation Center. Here at Belle Glade Country Club, you will find Calusa, Seminole, and Tequista championship golf courses. Of course, they do cost extra. You don't get to play those for free just because you're a villager. But if you like championship courses, each of those is a 9-hole course. And it's the closest championship course is to CDD 11. And it's right outside of the boundary. Do you have a furry friend that you live with? Well, CDD 11 has a dog park in it. It is called the Atlas Dog Park. And let's go take a look at what the Atlas Dog Park looks like. In CDD 11, they do have Atlas Canine Park, and this is just a little walkway to get to the canine park. It has some nice shaded benches to sit on, and it has a lake. It's pretty low today. So let's go over here and take a look real quick. Just like in any of the dog parks, they have the small dog side and the large dog side. Here is the small dog side, and which is pretty good size. And then over here is the large dog side, which is also a good size. One thing I notice here that I don't really like is that there's no shade over any of the benches. Most of the dog parks do have shade over benches so that if you're here with your dog, you can stay out of the sun. That's not something they have here. Another neat thing that they have here in CDD 11 is the Sharon Rose Weikart Preserve. And there are some cool animals out in that preserve. I think we'll learn something new when we go out there. Let's take a look. Here's something unusual that you have in CDD 11. It's the Sharon Rose Weikart Preserve. And I've never been out here, so let's go take a look. I just passed some people and they said there's an alligator down here. So we'll see if we can see it. But this has a nice cement walkway, so if you were in your wheelchair or scooter, you could get down here and be able to enjoy the preserve. It looks like they have a little lookout tower here. That's cool. And if you get way out here and it's really hot and you need a little shade, underneath is a little shaded area. Ah, it talks about the history. Let's take a look. Here's the preserve in 1941, and it's mainly wetlands, which is the dark area. Here's 2009 after they drained the large wetland system to make it suitable for agricultural use. Here's 2019 after they restored the preserve, and it's got a lot more wetlands again. And you can see things such as gopher tortoise, southeastern American kestrel, burrowing owl, Florida sand crane, little blue heron, American alligator, and wood storks. And here are the pictures of those animals. In 2011, they did a lot of moving earth and grading so that the marsh would be there, and let's see, a minimum of 12 inches of good soil was provided across the site. The boardwalk was constructed prior to bringing the water levels up. So here's a little bit of the construction of the boardwalk. This is what it looked like before they did the grading, and in here is where the boardwalk is now. So you can see that they've really restored a lot of wetlands, and they went ahead and planted over 1.6 million plants by hand, and they completed the planting in January of 2012. And the preserve was stocked with largemouth bass, shellcracker, and mosquito fish. Many other species of fish have naturally recruited to the preserve, including least killifish, southfin molly, and golden top minnow, and bluegill. Let's go take a walk out on the dock.